Greetings, folks, from Doran Beach in Bodega Bay, California. I'm here in my van. I'll be doing one single overnight, and I'm in a campsite that goes directly down to the harbor. It's a beautiful day. There's no wind. Well, there's not a whole lot of sun yet, but I think that'll come out later. This would have been a great kayaking opportunity, but I did not bring my kayak, and unfortunately, I also did not bring my bike because I'm having some electrical issues with my electric bike, and it's going to need some repair, I think. Okay, I have met up with my friend Cindy. She's in her campsite, and she's getting ready to go on a walk with me. That's her van. Here's a look at the campsites over here in the Jetty campground. Wind is just starting to pick up, so we're going to get out on this walk right now before it gets too windy. I'm back at my own campsite now, and I'm going to get things ready for my dinner, and I'll show you how I do that. I have something pre-made, and I'm going to use my Hot Logic. Okay, if you have never seen my van before, this is a 2008 Toyota Sienna. I have a cot in the back, and that cot has a tri-fold mattress and a 2-inch memory foam topper. Here's my little heater for the dinner. It's called a Hot Logic, and it's connected to a power bank, and it pulls about, well, it says 30 watts. And I also am charging up my cell phone through the USB ports. I have a second power bank, and that will fire up the electric blanket tonight, and I'll show you the nighttime setup later. I have window coverings that I'll put up, and I have some lights and so forth. Meanwhile, just a quick tour. There's the clothes and a bunch of things that I brought, and I do have a porta potty there. Use it when I need it. And there's an ice chest and some dry food, and then my project bag. And that's about it, I guess. In the back of the van, I have an extra big fluffy comforter for warmth at night. I have kitchen supplies in this container and this container, and that includes everything I need to cook outdoors. And I don't need that this time around since I am using my Hot Logic. I do have a first aid kit tucked away, and over here I brought out some of the things that I'm just going to look at and test. This is another power bank that I use for everything. That will fire up my electric blanket tonight, so that'll be great. This is a portable car starter, and I did check that one already, and it is ready to go if needed. Hopefully I won't need it. And the same thing with this car air pump. That's to pump up the tires if I would need that. Actually, I use that on my bike more than I've never used it on my car, so just in case I have it. And then of course my Mr. Buddy heater, which I probably won't even need, but I'm just going to try it out and make sure it's working. And there's a project bag with some of my art supplies. So that's what I'm going to do for the next few minutes, is just look at everything, test it out, since this is the first camping trip of the season, and I'm trying to get a handle on things so that when I go out next time around, I can do it fast and won't need preparation the way I did this time. I'd like to bring my bike sometimes, and I put it right in here, move things around, put my bike right here, so that is handy. And I can also cover my bed and put my kayak in over my bed, or I can lower that seat, which is actually a better way of doing it, put that seat down into the floor, move my kitchen stuff somewhere else, and throw my kayak in this way. Well, all of my lights are working. The flashlights and the USB light, and there's a couple of them that run on batteries. So check, check, check. That's good. And I am making some tea with an immersion heater that's hooked up to that power bank. So right now that power bank has 3 different things plugged into it, and dinner is still cooking. It'll take about an hour for that to heat up. And there's the sunset. That's nice. Sunset over the harbor. And it's time to get those window coverings up in the van and settle in for the night. Good morning. I forgot to film anything last night. I read some of my book and then just went to sleep. But I wanted to show you the window coverings and the curtain that I have in the front. Yep, I'm back in bed after making some coffee this morning. Did that right over there. It is so cozy in here, nice and comfortable. It's warm. I did have my electric blanket on low last night, and that was just enough. So the sun's going to come up soon, and I will be taking a walk. Well, it's almost time for me to leave. A quick look at the harbor this morning. It's still foggy, but not too foggy. I'll be able to drive, no problem. I did spend a little time this morning working on a painted rock project. Set it up out here. There's no wind, so it was fun to have breakfast, hot coffee, and get back into the whole painted rock hobby that I like. Well, as always, I hate to leave. It's still foggy, still kind of overcast, but I think that will burn off today. And there is no wind, so I bet it's going to be a beautiful day here. Okay, time for the drive home. Thanks for coming along with me on my first camping trip of 2025. Just a single overnight, trying to work out some of the bugs of what to pack and what to bring and how to organize it and make sure everything's in working order. I did pretty well. There's a few things I will concentrate on for the next trip. And by the way, my next trip will be not in my van, but with my trailer. So stay tuned. Happy camping, happy trails, and I'll see you in the next video.